Okay, today we're going to have an intro assignment that's going to lead into our final. And today what our goal is to make our first name. I'm just doing Mrs. B just for a short version of my name. But you're going to do your first name. Again, you could do a nickname. And you're going to pick 4 different fonts. Okay, so it's the same letters over and over again, just how I drew them look different. Right. So that's what we're going today. So you're gonna get blank paper, you're gonna fold it in half, and then fold it in half again. So we're just doing this so you have 4 equal sections, and they don't have to be the best folding job in the world. All right, and then you're gonna think and find like 4 different fonts. So if you wanna make up your own, that's fine. If you wanna look them up, you can do that as well. These 3 I put on the Google Classroom just so that way if you do like the lettering that I did, I just have it up on the Google Classroom. This one I came up on my own. I'm sure you can find, you put 3D lettering in, but I just made it up myself. So I'm just going to show you that one. So I just pick up here, make it a little bit bigger. Okay, and then you're just going to make like block lettering. So you can just start with that. So I'm just going to do this. Okay, so like for M, I'll just do M. So I did a block letter M. And then to make it look 3D, okay, then you just have those angle lines. They don't have to go back to a vanishing point or anything right now. We're just going to do the same angle lines. Pretty much where there's really any corner or like a little point here, you can make the same angle lines. They're all going the same direction. And then you just start connecting those ones to make it easy. This one's going to follow, this has this line is an angle this way, so it's just going to follow it. Okay, this is a vertical line, so this is going to be a vertical line. Same idea we just did. And this is a vertical line, so this is a vertical line, and then this is just going to follow this angle line back. Okay, so to make it look 3D. Okay, and then when I go for my final and stuff, you don't have to do it right now, but we're going to add like the shading to it, kind of make it look more 3D. Okay. So when you have something like a R or anything that has a, you know, some straight lines, but there's also some curved lines, you know, same as like an A or, you know, E, or E as well, it's all curved, but you can still do it. Okay, so I have this here, so I'm just going to draw a block letter, and then any time there's like little, you know, little corners, I'm going to do the same angle as I just did, so that way they all look the same. This one's the angle here. There's this point here. I'm gonna put an angle line right there. I'm gonna start connecting. These ones are easier, so I'm just gonna do them first. Okay, so it's going here, and then anytime there's a curve line, you just pick the side of it and you just start bringing it out, and then you follow the curve until it connects to make it look like it's 3D. Okay. When you do like an S, or again anything that's like all curved, like even like a C or something like that, you're just going same thing. I'm just going to make a normal S, and then to give it a thickness, okay, bring a line down, and then you just think about you're making like a same, like follow the curve that you're doing, then you connect them. Okay, all right, and then from there, okay, so I have like this corner here. I'm going to bring out, okay, and since I don't have a straight line to just connect it, you're just going to follow the curve, and you just kind of let it kind of taper off into it. Okay, same thing like at the top. I have an angle line coming out, and you just follow the curve a little bit until you can just let it just kind of like tapers off into it. And you can add more curve lines if you want, like you can have another little curve line right here. Okay, so you know, and you can show as much of the curve, like the extra little side of it as you want. Okay. Okay, and then, you know, this like a, you know, you're not gonna worry about like, you know, if you have, no, you know, the dot for your eye, you know, it just could be like a circle, and then you can add just a little curve line coming out of it, and then do like the little shading on it as well. For, you know, whatever kind of other letters, again, I have like the straight line and the curves, so I'm just going to show you that, just how it works. So again, just making this normal block letter. Okay, I'm just going to follow this line in through here, and you just add the shading to it. I'll add a little line there to show that's kind of going back into space. Okay, and then the sides of here, again, I just have a little curved line that comes out. You can put that little line there to show that's kind of curving out, and then like this. And you can make it come out, like I said, you can make it as far as if you really want the extra line to come out really far, you just want more of like a sliver. I kind of did a little smaller on this side, you know. So that's how I did that. Okay. The other ones I came up with, I didn't come up with. I just found these fonts. So if you like, if you don't want to make up your own, okay, you can just go Google, just put fonts in. You can give all these different kinds of fonts. Like I said, the one that I came up with or that used or whatever, these are the ones. You just look at the whole alphabet, pick out the letters that you need to make your name. Okay. Now, the only thing just to warn you, okay, like if you pick like this one, you want to do something like this, you can't just leave it as a line. Okay, you have to have, like, think about it as a shape. It has to be able to, like, if you can color on the inside of it, then that's a shape. This is just a line. Okay, because what's going to happen, I'm going to show you what it's going to lead to. Okay, is we're going to do a scratch art, and you're going to do it with your name, and you're going to have to be able to shade on the inside. Like this one I started doing, I did it with the 3D letters and started, added the shading and stuff. So, you can pick whatever font, but as long as it has, think about it as a shape, as the inside that you can color. So you can do it, okay, instead of just leaving it like if I did the M. The M, it just looks like a regular M, but it has like the little like circles on the ends of it. I can do that. I'm just going to show you how to make it so that way it's a shape and not just a line. So I want to show you how it looks at first. So like if, just copying exactly how it looks. Okay, and then it has like the little like circles on the ends. Okay, so it's a nice looking font. Like there's nothing wrong with it, except for I want to be able to have just shade on the inside. So what you're going to do if you want to do something like this, okay, is I'm just going to follow the same thing, but now I'm going to give it the other side of it so I can color on the inside. Okay. So I'm just doing the same thing. This one came down a little bit lower. And then instead of just coloring in the circle, I'm just going to draw around the edges of it. Okay. So I can do just that. It's the same thing. I'm just giving it, like, think about you're making a shape, so I can then later on, if I choose this font for my final, I can shade on the inside. Okay, so that's just the only thing. But otherwise, you literally can pick any font you want, or if you want to make up your own, that's fine too. I'd rather just be creative and come up with something fun and interesting and make up your own, okay? Because it's for your name.